What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a while since our last video, so we got a lot of things going on, a lot of updates to get into regarding all the chickens and ducks sitting on eggs, about to hatch some. So I have a nice update video today, and it's a great day to film one because it's nice, sunny, 75, no wind. Definitely a good spring day. So first off, I'm not sure if any grass is going to grow in the chicken pen this year. Past 3 years, I've had the chicken pen grow up with spring, just like the other green field right there. So, and we've been getting a lot of rain, so you would think it would grow up, but the chickens are really slamming on it this year. So I don't think any grass is going to grow, at least anytime soon, in the chicken pen. So that's why I got little things fenced off. We got a couple trees that I planted a couple weeks ago. That's a hybrid willow. They grow 6 feet a year. This is just an ordinary weeping willow. Good shade trees that the chickens will like. I got them fenced off right now so they can grow up taller. I planted this tree and it was doing really well. Then it just died. So I think I'm gonna move it out if it don't come back to life. I got a maple tree growing right here. So that'll grow pretty quickly. It's like 4 feet tall right now. And I got this section of the chicken pen fenced off, and it's been like this for probably almost 2 months. So a lot of grass growing, but mainly I got a lot of trees in here. It's a hybrid willow, and that hybrid willow over there was double the height. It was almost 10 feet tall, but I got a goat in here and he messed everything up. So this is actually the top of the old weeping willow tree. You can actually replant them and grow them again. So, and there's another maple tree, and then I got 6 more willows, saplings right there. So this will be like the tree area, and I'll probably just fence off the trees and let the chickens have the grass whenever it grows up taller. Now this duck pond that I did have a tarp and everything, and it was sealed off. It just wasn't looking good. So I'm kind of in the middle of renovating right now. It's a good 3 feet deep, and when it's full, the ducks really like it. So with this wood, it's gonna eventually rot if I leave it here. So I'm gonna have to get rid of it, but this is a nice spot for the chickens to dirt bath and ducks to swim in when I fill this up. So right now I'm just building up the bank and trying to make it look nicer. It'd be good if some grass could grow. That's what held it together last year, so I have to figure out something out there. But I got right now 3 ducks. They've kind of separated out the duck fox. These 3 guys, the original ducks, big jumbo pekin. It was just her birthday the other day. She's 5 years old, so old duck. And these mallards are with her. I got some other ducks. These ducks over here, these 4 guys, they've kind of formed their own flock away from the others. And that watering system's been working good. I am going to have to replace a couple of them cups that broke off in winter, but for the most part, it's been doing good for the chickens. Alright, so in here I have a duck sitting on eggs, and I planted 2 trees right here too, so they grow up through the fence. And I have a duck sitting on eggs. It's a buff duck. She's sitting on all the flock's different eggs, so I don't know what will hatch, but she's been sitting for over 3 weeks now, so she'll be hatching probably next week, 7 or 8 days. So she's got 12 eggs on her, and hopefully they hatch out nice. But just in the time she's been here, this grass has been grown in here. So I'm in the hen house now, and if you saw my last video, still got quite a few chickens on the nest that are broody. About 5 right now. Some are off the nest. Some chickens are just laying eggs. But I got 3 black astrolops, a speckled one, and the Brahma over there. So a bunch of chickens sitting on eggs. I'm not letting any of them actually hatch any eggs out right now, but I'm letting some ducks, so that'll be good. I don't need any more chickens right now, and I'm using a lot of eggs, so I don't want them interfering with that. Pigs have been doing good. They're fat as ever. I'm gonna fill up the little mud pits. It's gonna be hotter today. Maybe they'll get in some of the mud. But There's that duck sitting on eggs in that pen. And soon the pigs and the goats may be able to get out in the main field because we're building a big fence all the way around the majority of the field. We've already got most of the field fenced off up near the highway area over there, but once that's out, the goats are gonna be let loose. They won't be on the ropes anymore, and maybe the pigs a little bit too. Now I'm in the tack room for the horses, and got another duck just recently started sitting on eggs. She would get out of the chicken pen and fly out like with the mallards, and they'd go swim at the pond, and she strayed away from them, started laying eggs, and now she's sitting in the corner on 10 eggs. Been going at it for almost a week. So her nest, I might let them just free range in the field since we'll have that fence up soon, and she would always get bullied by the other ducks, so I might introduce some of her chicks to the flock or leave them out. She's a mean one, she'll hiss at you. We've also just built this house for the turkeys that we're getting next week. It's supposed to be here on Monday, and this will be their whole pen right next to the ducks over here, next to that pond. But we built this house last weekend, and we're just starting out with 7 meat turkeys. We're gonna raise them for meat and keep some of them to reproduce and make more meat turkeys, but got high roost, made it taller since they're bigger birds, and I might put some dividers at the bottom if they ever lay eggs. But it's a crossbreed, so it's not a full meat bird, so we'll have some chance for some of them to lay eggs and try to hatch them out. We've been getting a ton of rain, so this pond's overflowing and everything's super green right now, but the ducks in here are really liking it. Even the trees are underwater. This pond is so full. But one of the black ducks have been sitting on eggs for about 22 or 23 days, somewhere around that range. So she'll be hatching just right about the time as the other ducks hatch their eggs. She's swimming around with the other ducks right now, but just a couple days ago, this duck started sitting on eggs too. So over in the corner, crazy duck, but that makes 4 ducks sitting on eggs right now. A lot of ducklings, and we probably won't keep them in this pen if they hatch more than like 10. Probably put them in other chickens, so it'll be more balanced with all the females. And all the male ducks that hatch in my chicken flock, probably butcher them or not keep them, but I'd like to butcher a duck. So plan is to do it then. And right now I have too many drakes, so they're leaving me out more. Alright, we got 36 eggs today, so these guys are pumping eggs out like crazy. This is usually their peak season, right before it gets really hot in the summertime. Even with these broody hens on here. And since I got so many broody hens, I think when this duck is over with all her run and her ducklings are a couple weeks old, and I can let them out in the flock. Once they're grown up a little bit, I'm gonna try to get another chicken that's broody and put her in here if I have some left, so they can have some chicks out. I usually try to do that 1 or 2 hens every spring, so we'll see how that works out. Right now in the flock there's about 68 chickens, I think. 68 was the last count, and total birds combined is 86, so once all those ducklings hatch out, we'll have over 100 birds, plus the turkeys arriving next week. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. Make sure to share the videos with your friends, and I'll see you next time.